Buenos dias, it's me, Coach. Today's lesson is going to be a free tutorial on how to finally understand your numbers, your macros, your input with energy and food, and your output with exercise. Why is this so important? Why do we have to track and monitor, Coach? Why is everybody online talking about a caloric deficit? I'm going to break it down, make it super easy for you to understand, but more importantly, understand why you may not be moving the needle currently. Let's go. Okay. Step one, you've got a diet. That diet was given to you by a coach or online or an app, and you found it, and you decided this is your route to fat loss. Let's use weight loss to start because it's what most of you want to do, right? So you download the diet, you start eating exactly what they've said, you start working out 3-4 times a week, you step on that scale, nothing's moved. The scale works for 2 weeks after that, then it stops. You're making progress, you're feeling like you're seeing muscles coming through, your pants are feeling looser, then it comes right back on. This revolving door happens to all of us, including Coach, and I've helped 1,400 plus humans at this, a nutritionist, a physique coach, 7 countries, 11 countries, 12 countries, blah, 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 and still I struggle with this sometimes. Why is it so important? Well, let's get into it. I'm going to give you an example. I spoke with a client today for about 40 minutes, and we talked at length about her meal plan, okay? Now, her meal plan was built for her by me, okay? Which means, and I'm a nutritionist again, so that meal plan is exactly what she requires to move the needle with reducing body fat and then building muscle later, okay? However, interpretation is where you guys run into so much trouble, where everyone runs into trouble. So let's say you've got 150 grams of chicken and you've got 100 grams of rice and you've got this many grams of salad and this much oil and these fruits and these vegetables. Here's your treats, here's your sweets, here's the stuff that works, here's the stuff you should stay away from. Well, when you're reading that diet and then interpreting it to your daily life, I would say 99 out of 100 humans make mistakes in this interpretation because it's a variable thing and it requires a ton of knowledge to nail your numbers, but more importantly, to understand when you're stuck, why you're stuck. I've had folks eating the meal plan perfect for 4 weeks. They can't lose a darn pound. We can't figure it out. Turns out they were using an MCT oil or a full fat oil that wasn't conducive to their success rather than a spray. And we hadn't incorporated those 100 or 200 calories extra in each of their meals. At the end of the day, they got 400 or 500 more calories. We didn't know because that wasn't part of the tracking and we just assumed it was done. There are 1,000 decisions like this on your fat loss journey where you're going to make a mistake. So diagnosis is the next crucial step. Let me explain. There are usually 3 to 5 crucial pieces, or let's call them speed bumps. I hate to use roadblocks, but speed bumps that halt a human up in their transformation journey, okay? Those are lack of sleep. If we have water, sleep, nutrition, exercise as the top, major key factors to losing fat, sleep is number 2. See, what happens is when your body doesn't go into rapid eye movement or REM sleep, you're not going to recover. And when you can't recover, your body's in a state of shock. And when your body's in a state of shock, it holds on to nutrients in the tum-tum. Okay? So you can't lose the weight because your body's going, no bueno. That's a big one. Well, I can't sleep. I'm a mom or I'm a dad. I have this bullshit. The best way to look at your current problems, friends, is to go, I don't currently possess the knowledge. I don't currently possess the discipline. I don't currently possess a plan. Okay? I promise you the issue is not I can't, it's I don't know, or I'm not willing, or I'm not there yet. This mindset shift and why you hear so many of us coaches discussing mindset is for exactly this reason. Because if we have self-limiting belief in the I can't, we wouldn't be able to possibly go gather the tools, knowledge, discipline, and accountability to move the needle, could we? But if we have an open mindset that, you know what, I've been smashing my head against the wall in the same spot over and over, maybe it's time for a change. Mindset, crucial. Now, nutrition, I don't think we're going to beat this dead horse anymore because we talk about it every day. I've done over 4,000 posts talking about nutrition. There's an energy in with food and an energy out with exercise. And if we don't understand those numbers, values, weights, and impact with micro and macro nutrients, we are guessing. And if we are guessing, we are losing. And when we lose for the first time on a guess, we get stuck. And when we get stuck, we quit. Does this sound familiar? Friends, it's important to understand the numbers. And so if I speak to 100 of you in the next month, 95 of you don't want to track your macros. That's common. I have this conversation all day, every day with people. However, if your goals are to lose 15 pounds in 10 weeks, that's about what we do for clients, 6 to 10 weeks. And your goals are to build muscle, and your goals are to look good for summer, reduce your waist size, gut health. If those are your goals on one side of the paper, okay, and your efforts on the left side of the paper don't match, or your knowledge doesn't match, you can't possibly achieve your goals. Because if we draw lines from all your goals to all your current efforts on one side of the paper to the other, the lines aren't connecting in multiple places currently. The lines aren't connecting because we have more work to do. First and foremost, please start learning and understanding macronutrients, proteins, carbs, and fats, and the foods that you're eating. If you don't understand how much and where their numbers are on the scale, you're in trouble. And it will be very, very difficult to move the needle. There's one more piece I want to help you with, which stops most humans. I'm 39 years old, and what I'm doing at 39 is a lot more substantial than what I did at 25. Where a lot of other folks get stuck, and I speak to all day, is, well, I went to CrossFit and I worked out 45 minutes a day and I lost weight. How old were you? Okay. The thing is, if we compared the 25-year-old version from you to the 39, 49, 59, 69-year-old version of you, your metabolism isn't as fast. You're not moving nearly as much. If we had a watch tracking your steps and activity when you were a younger man or woman, I promise you were working harder in life and probably not eating as much and probably not drinking as much booze. There's a lot more options too. Skip the dishes, Uber Eats. Convenience is killing us. And if we see a heroin addict on the street, it's unacceptable. If we see an alcoholic going into a bar, we separate ourselves from that person. If we have a friend who's an alcoholic, we usually intervention or something. But all of you are addicted to food, and you're addicted to refined sugars and certain carbohydrates, and you have significant food addictions and dependencies. Significant. Well, who's at the restaurant and who's at the grocery store trying to help you and offering pamphlets out with a self-help group that's going to get you past those addictions? Not many. Food addictions kill 100 times what alcohol and drug addictions kill in the population each year. Friends, there is a way to learn how to take care of your body, have a better lifestyle, still enjoy your fun, but knowledge is power and discipline is power. If we're focused, motivated, working towards challenging goals and learning the tools necessary, I promise you that fucking anxious and depressive mindset that's trickling in when you're on your screen half the day, it's gone. Because you have a purpose. I'm Coach Shenanigan, CEO turned fitness pro. If you enjoyed this and want more free tips on how to move your needle, I would really appreciate the follow. Thank you so much, friends.